8103.3 WPKY. And, of course, Coffee Talk is on the air as it is every morning about this time. Of course, tomorrow we do have Sideline. And with everything starting, I'll tell you, with football starting up and soccer going full swing and the boys' soccer going full swing, and then we got volleyball and then we got golf and good gravy. I mean, these kids are tearing it up. Well, Todd's got all of that and more to include, maybe some junior pro action. I know he's going to talk to Dwight Meeks tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. That ought to be a really good show. Of course, talk about people that know what's going on. I got Miss Joni Phelps in the house. How are you?
Good morning. How are you?
Well, we're getting there. Sunshine.
I'm telling you, it looks beautiful out today.
You can't fuss about that weather, can you?
Nope, not at all.
I dare somebody to. Go ahead. I don't know if you can't find nothing wrong with that.
I will take this sunshine over anything any day.
Well, and Saturday and Sunday is going to be sunshine, and I think 71 on Sunday and 72 on Sunday. I mean,
fall weather is upon us.
If you could write on a piece of paper, what would be your perfect day, like the perfect temperature, the perfect day, I think a lot of people would probably write that right there.
I think so, too. I personally would. You know, I love it when it's that time of year and, you know, you're not sure how to dress, you know, but it's like t-shirt weather, but also sweatshirt weather at the same time.
Somebody wrote that on a meme the other day that I saw, and I want to say it was Amy Ramage. If it wasn't, I'm sorry, Amy, but she said, you know, this is the wear sweaters in the morning and you're burning up by afternoon weather.
Yeah.
But it's kind of confusing, but, you know, I'll deal with it.
Yeah, absolutely. You can always take that sweater off when you got a T-shirt underneath it. So
that's right. You just got to go in layers. You know, the other night at the football game, it was like hoodie weather at the football game. It was like, yes!
I was to say, we haven't had a football game weather like that in a long time.
It has been a minute. Well, and that's the other part, too. You know, I don't know what it is, but as soon as the first little crisp breeze that I feel, I'm like, ooh, chicken and dumpling time. and there's a lot of people, oh, pumpkin time. You know, it's like pumpkin spice, chicken and dumplings, chicken soup. And that's what everybody wants to make all at once.
It's the fall weather food. I'm telling you, chili, vegetable soup. Y'all. Yep.
You're the lady that's a perfect time to come in and talk about things like that, about food and fall. And I saw something on the extension office social media about Zoodles. What is a Zoodle?
I bet it is I'm not sure what you're referring to because I hadn't seen it, but I almost bet it's probably talking about, oh my gosh, zucchini fars turn into noodles. So is what that probably was. So
my goodness. I barely keep up with noodles, let alone Zoodles. Have you tried them? Are they good?
Oh, it's definitely. They are so good, especially if you like zucchini anyway. It's just taking a different option for your pasta. You know, sometimes we have to trick our brain to think that, you know, just because we want noodles, you know, we can turn vegetables into them noodles and still eat them the same way. So, but yes, they are very good.
Well, I'll tell you, I don't know. It's just this time of year, and I know they always say, I usually lose a little weight because I get out. I think I enjoy being out in that kind of way. I know a lot of people say, oh, it's time to stay in the house and you gain weight. No. This is the time to get out and traipse around a little bit.
Oh, absolutely not. I mean, it's still kind of warm, but it's beautiful in the afternoons or early in the morning to get out and take that walk or, you know, just do your exercising first thing in the morning or, you know, in the afternoon because it is starting to cool off in the afternoons too. So this is the time to get out and start being active and, you know, just enjoying the beautiful weather that we do have and when it's not 100 degrees outside.
Well, and it's almost time for Walktober too.
Yes, it sure
and
is.
I'm kind of picking on Wade White a lot. But, you know, he don't mind. But county against county, I got to do something. You got to put the stink out there somewhere. But,
yes.
You know, how does that work? So that's what October 4th is when we got to be registered by, right?
That is correct. And the way that is going to work, that you're going to do, you are virtually going to go walk yourself. You know, we're not walking together, so we don't have to social distance, so that's good. But you are going to keep track of far as how many steps and how long you walk each day. And then you're going to log them far as on the the app that how they're going to far as be able to sign up and register and everything. So It's just going to be virtually. It's going to be.
Well, now when you say I gotta add and keep up with, you mean I got to use my pedometer, right?
That's exactly right. Use your pedometer.
Well, wait a minute. Nobody said I had to do math.
Yep, that's right. And then you can also you have to do far as count your steps every time you walk. Test. No.
I mean, I'm just saying it might be incorrect by the time I got done with it if I was doing it.
I know, because then I would have to go back and start over counting again because I couldn't keep up with it myself. But if you have a Fitbit, you have, a smartwatch, that keeps track of your steps, and that's fantastic. That's another way that you can keep it. We will have pedometers. We do have pedometers to give out, if anybody wants one, if they don't have a smartwatch or any way to keep up with their steps. You can come by the office. You can even register at the office. And then we can also give you that pedometer while you're there. But you can also do it online. And for you to be able to do that online, go and search Caldwell County Corporate Extension Office. And, the way that you register is on there as well. Or you can call our office at 270-365-2787. The ladies can tell you how you can go about far as registering in that. So,
well, I'll tell you, especially with the weather getting to that point, it makes you want to get out and walk. It really does.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, I just get out and enjoy this beautiful day, get out and enjoy the beautiful, sights and everything. We've got lots of great places to walk here, in our county. We've got our downtown area that's beautiful. You can go up to our cemetery, even the track at the high school, you can go and walk. Or if you're out in the country, go walk your roads, just be safe about it. But
there's a lot of tractors out right now.
There is.
You know what though? When I was a kid, we used to walk. My favorite thing in the world is just to tromp around in the woods with my daddy and walk around in the creeks and get those rubber boots out. know, and I think that's about the time when before too long, the snakes will go up and it'll be perfect weather for that. But, I think most people, if you just ask them, if you live in town and you want to go out and you don't want to go to LBL, you want to go, someplace, ask them. You never know. They might let you walk around.
Yeah.
Now, ask first. Don't get me wrong. But that's like an adventure. Take the kids out and find acorns and find things out in the woods, Take a hike up at LBL. There's tons of trails that are great.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we've got so many different areas where we can go and not necessarily have to go for a exercise, but just being out and enjoying it with your family, and that, it's what it's about. Just taking a little time for your family and for yourself and enjoying it.
Kayaking, that's like the thing now, evidently. Yeah. I saw somebody yesterday looking for one that said, they want an entry level or something. Is there different levels of kayaks?
I'm not sure, to be honest with you. So,
somebody was looking for one on one of the, the sale sites. Yeah. They said, well, I'm looking for an entry level kayak. And I thought, well, what in the world? I thought a kayak was a kayak. How is it? Somebody needs to tell me.
Yeah, somebody needs to educate me too, because I'm not sure either, Tess. So
I just, don't get me wrong, I know I'm probably not good at it, so that's probably why I haven't done it.
Well, let me just tell you, our family usually, and also our church, but we've done a kayaking and also far as a canoeing trip several years ago. And my daughter didn't have the best experience because the canoe flipped. And so, we haven't been in the last couple of years. So we're still trying to ease back in. I love being out on the water.
The canoe, now I've done that and I love a canoe. The kayak, for whatever reason, I don't know about
Actually, the kayak is a lot easier than the canoe. Yes.
It looks like the cool man version of the kayak, and I'm just not cool.
You just glide
usually,
across the water. That's all you're doing. So, and using them upper body strength muscles. It's
the water snakes, Joni, that get me.
Hey.
It's the ones that I just can't. When they can look you like in the beady little eyes, I can't. Nope.
Yep.
I can't.
Right there with you.
But some people, that's their thing, and I'll tell you, that's become really popular this year.
Yes.
And I have vowed. I told my kids that I'm going to take them kayaking this year. That's something we're going to do this fall when the leaves are changing and everything is so pretty, and I don't have a heat stroke from the heat. But that's something that you never know. It might be a new family adventure that we do on a regular basis. And I've heard the otters are really, in abundance on some of these rivers, and it's just a really nice trek.
Yeah, I mean, just being out and being active with your families, is what you need to do, and taking time. I love to, like I said, we've had fun, and then, bless my daughter's heart, she had a bad experience, and she can't get her to go back, but she will eventually. It just kind of scared her, but, just being out and enjoying it, and there, like you said a while ago, there is all types of different activities you can do. Far as if kayaking is not it, or canoeing with your family, that's okay, because just being out in nature and spending time together is what it is.
Picnicking.
Oh, yes.
Well, we used to go a couple of times a year and just fill a cooler and go down and just, we'd hike around for a little while, see the nature station, maybe go see the buffalo, just roam around the sound, have a picnic.
Yeah, LBL is beautiful, and it's right here in our backyard to be able to do, to go picnicking and, looking at the different they have all kinds of different hiking, you don't have to hike 500 miles, because that's what it would feel to me, honestly, if I went. But, there's just different tracks and different things that you can do.
They've even got the planetarium and things like that. I tell you, it's really neat. They've really gone out of their way in the last year or so to really kind of upgrade, I think, and add attractions to that. The elk and bison, that whole area, especially since they did the road work in there, is really nice now, too.
Yes, it is. It sure is. But once again, if you're out doing this, social distance, please.
Right.
Got to keep that in mind, unfortunately, right now, to social distance, and make sure wear your mask whenever you're around other people or in closed areas. Just make sure that you're doing the safety practices, to keep your family safe and yourself safe and other people as well. So,
well, and if they're like us, they say, Tess, you're nuts. I ain't got time for that mess. I barely got time to make it to the game or the practice. And if it isn't a practice or a game, that it's an NTI or they got to go to school or something all the time. Well, you've got some pretty cool, like really easy and not, 20,000 ingredient recipes on there that you can fix pretty quick.
Oh, absolutely. If you're looking for a crock pot recipe that's really quick and easy, or if you are looking for just a few ingredient recipes, call me, call the office. I know myself and Ashley White both can help you far as be able to find all types of healthy recipes and just for your whole family to enjoy. I understand the busy lifestyle. I understand far as the football, band, cheer. I've been through it all, and of just okay, we'll just grab something out to eat tonight.
Well, you kind of meet in the middle.
Yeah, and sometimes you can just throw it in the crock pot before you get ready to go to work that day, and it's ready by the time you do get home at night. Or, a healthy snack on the road as you're going from one practice to the other. We can help you to be able to determine and to find healthy recipes like that for you and your family.
I found a ranch chicken on there the other day. Man, that was good.
Yeah, I was to say there's a ranch mushroom recipe. It is fantastic.
Mushroom. If it says mushroom on it, I'm in.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
and we even have a mushroom farm here in our county as well.
We do, and I think that's so cool because they're not just, you say, oh, well, those little button mushrooms I can get at no. They not only have your normal everyday finds, they have the really high-end, kind of hard to find, they sell to restaurants kind of thing.
Right.
And we are so fortunate to have them in Caldwell.
Oh, right here in our, in our county, that it's right here at our fingertips to be able to find. We've got our local farmers market, our local farmers that sell produce that they are still growing, even though we think it's maybe fall weather, they are still growing their fresh vegetables. Look them up. Go to their little, because I know several of them has like little roadside stands, to pick up the vegetables and that. Go and get them. So,
potatoes and pumpkins, oh my, bring it on. It's sweet tater time.
It is, absolutely. And if you need some of our recipes, I know one of our local farmers has some of our recipes, plated up recipes in their stand as well. And if you need recipes far as for a pumpkin or, our acorn squash or anything, give us a call, because we do have all types of good recipes when it comes to our fall weather vegetables coming up.
Oh, that acorn squash. Man, that's good.
We have a soup. So for it,
butternut. I'm gonna tell
yes.
you, I was not a huge. I'm not. I know this may come as a shock. I'm not real adventurous when it comes to food. I pretty well eat what I grew up on, and that's what we grew in the garden and in the field. You know,
Right.
if we didn't grow it, then we didn't eat it. And that was the way it was. And I kind of am the same way now. I'm not real adventurous about things. I'm not a big, let's go find some sushi or something. I'm like, no, just give me a tater. I'm not, is it beans and taters? I'm in. But, that really does give you a way to spice it up.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And just being able to, like you said, be a venture and trying. You may have tried it. I laugh at myself, and whenever I was going into the preschools years ago, I try to practice what I preach. If I tell you that it's good, it's because I've tried it. And if there's something that I don't like, I'm not going to tell you to try it, But we was talking about turnips. When I was growing up, my mother cooked turnips all the time. And I did not like the smell. I did not like the
That's
looks
me and
of them.
rhubarb.
I will tell you, I did not like it. So before I went in, I'm trying to incorporate new things, like you said, Tess, to, these preschoolers. And so I thought, okay, well, turnips, I've got to try it before I go. So I cut it up and peeled it just like I would a radish. And I tried it raw. And do you know what? I absolutely love turnips raw.
Wow.
And yeah, they're not cooked. I don't like them cooked, but I like them raw. So if you've never tried a raw, far as
Now, I like them
turnip
roasted with other root vegetables.
Yes, they
But
are.
by themselves.
Yeah.
Now, turnip green. Now that I
Turnip greens.
Ooh, girl, with a little bacon, a lot of bacon, maybe a lot of bacon. That's good.
I was going to say, but if you've tried things years ago, retry them. Just because we're older now doesn't mean that, our taste buds change. So you may like it. But, we have all types of recipes that we can help you with. And if there's certain one that, you're curious about and want more information about, we can help you far as to be able to find that information. And all of our resources that we have at our office are free. So, it just call us or come by or come see us and get all types of recipes.
I think that's cool. We've got purple cauliflower, and we had cheddar cauliflower and all kinds of stuff this year from our local growers.
Yes.
So, it was pretty wide range. We're not limited as far as what we can find here.
Right. We're thinking outside the box when it comes to some of these vegetables now, and that's okay. That's a good thing because they all serve the same purpose of the vitamins and minerals that our body needs. So we need to be able to reach our vegetable goal each day, and that way our body gets the nutrients that it needs.
Well, don't be like me and Joni. You give them turnips now and make them like it. And I do. I like turnip greens. I was never a turnip person, but a turnip green person.
Do you like radishes?
I do. I really like
then
radishes.
You would like a turnip green raw then because they're very similar to a radish.
Well, maybe I just haven't done it. Maybe that's what it is.
And if you want to,
And it's beet time too.
It is beet time. Now, I particularly don't care for beets. My husband loves beets,
I
and
love
that's
them.
okay. Everybody's taste buds are different. So, but
A pickled beet I've never met that I didn't like. Hey, I'll tell you what. Make sure that you give her a call if you've got any questions, if you need any help. Joni is your girl. Now give her give her. Evidently, it's only women listening this morning. I'm sorry, guys. Give us your phone number and tell us how to get a hold of you.
all right. Our telephone number is 270-365-2787. You can call us at our office. Our office is located on 62S going towards Walmart. And we've got a new sign out there. It's got the University of Kentucky on it with lots of things that are going on at our office right now. And, you can come by or give us a call. Also, you can find me on Facebook. It is Caldwell County SNP Ed Nutrition Education Program, and look for me on Facebook. If you've got social media, I'm always posting different ideas and different healthy ideas and recipes and just talking about nutrition. And also I will be having a virtual nutrition class coming up through Facebook Live. So if you'd like to join it and want more information about that, you can give me a call at the office. So
Man, she's
a lot.
busy. She's busy. She's like one of the busiest women I know. I don't see how you do it. Miss Joni Phelps from the Caldwell County Extension Office, we appreciate you very much.
Well, thank you for having me.
Of course, I want to remind everybody again, it is harvest time. And what harvest time means is there's going to be more and more tractors on the road. And they're going to be there earlier than usual, and they're going to be staying on the road later than usual. And that's anything from tobacco to, I met a couple of hay wagons yesterday, so that, we're getting our fall hay in. We're talking about grain as well. Our beans, a lot of people are getting in there. You see those big, huge dust clouds that are on the side of the road? That's beans. They're getting it out. But, with that comes extra semis and a lot of extra things that are going in and out. Please give them patience. Please give them room. I know you think that the tractor is giant. It can hit the ditch and it won't hurt it, but it will. That is several $100,000 worth of equipment that, they don't have time nor funds to go out and just replace tomorrow. So, give them time. Get in a driveway if you can and let them go by. Don't push them and make them, do that. So just be aware of that. Give yourself a few extra minutes. Of course, the buses are on the road. We're not used to that yet either. That's only been a couple of days. So, you need to give yourself plenty of time to go to and from around here for the next little bit. Of course, got a lot of construction too. So just be aware of that. And of course, if you have any questions on any of the stuff that Joni has had, or the extension office, or even down to road construction, because we got a bunch of that, you can visit our website, WPKYonline@gmail.com is our email address, and WPKYonline.com is the website. Stick around. Eddie Owen, big boy Eddie Owen, he's going to be on Coffee Talk, and he's going to try out a new facility. I'll tell you more in a minute.
Visit Big John's Barbecue in Farmersville. They're open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner Monday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. till 7 p.m. Monday through Thursday. And they're open till 8 on Friday and Saturday night. Be sure to follow them on Facebook for daily specials and updates. And for those missing the big green trailer, they're working on developing a delivery service from Farmersville and more options. They appreciate your patience and understanding. Big John's Barbecue and so much more. Farmersville Road, Princeton.
Local businesses have supported us in every regard. Now it's our turn to support them. Here's a way you can help.
There's never been a more important time than now to support local. When we say support local, we are referring to supporting our local business community, our local church families, our local clubs and organizations. There are many ways to show your support. Shopping locally first and foremost. Sharing positive messages about your efforts to support local. And yes, simply being kind, appreciative, and understanding of business owners, community leaders, friends, and neighbors who are working night and day to help our region have the greatest comeback of all time. This is Beth Mann with the Edge Media Group asking you, please support local.
The Edge Media Group encourages you to support local. Be sure to post what you're doing to show your support. Hashtag support local.
Have you been to Big Deal Store yet? Go to WPKYonline.com and click on Loyal Listener Big Deals. The other day, I redeemed a gift certificate on my smartphone. It was so easy. Thanks to Loyal Listener Big Deals, I found new places to eat, have fun, take the family out, and get my car fixed. With Loyal Listener Big Deals, you can save money and try new businesses. Go to WPKYonline.com. But you better hurry. You never know how long each deal will last.
1580, 103.3 WPKY. And I mentioned a little something about Eddie Owen on assignment. Eddie, where are you at, boy?
Eddie Owen on assignment at Oak Grove Racing, Gaming, and Hotel. Jerry, do I have that correct?
You do. Congratulations.
Jerry, of course, we've talked to him several times, but you are the marketing guy here. What's your official title?
Senior Director of Marketing, but I'll answer to anything.
All right, you have just given us a tour of this facility, and I can just say, wow, I knew it would be nice. I knew it would be big, but you can't prepare yourself, especially when you walk into the casino park.
Yeah, so there's nothing like this in the area, and all the way to Nashville and beyond. So we're very proud of the facility. It's a $200 million entertainment project, thanks to our parent company, Churchill Downs, and we're looking forward to welcoming folks on our public opening on Friday, September 18th.
All right, so actually kind of have two openings, I guess, right? That's September 18th in one, and then the other one is?
So the 18th, we will open our gaming floor. We'll open our 4 restaurants, as well as our grandstands event center. And then coming up on October 9th, we will open our 128-room hotel, followed by on October 14th, our second season of live harness racing starts. And then later in the fall, date to be determined, we've got our equestrian center and outdoor amphitheater that will be wrapping up construction.
Now, for people who are out there thinking about, hey, I want to get in on all this, you've been hiring for a while, but there's still some great positions open.
Yeah, so when we open on